Welcome to NC Archives, and today we'll be looking into the Black Dog gig. In 2045, a rocker by the name of Lilia was trying to put together Johnny Silverhand's last song, Black Dog. But she only had fragments of it, so our journal partner Trace put out a call on the net for any info on Black Dog. After getting a hit, Trace puts a crew together to go meet the source. A woman named Samantha, an ex-pararescue and one of the first responders of the Arasaka nuke incident, had a corrupted data shard from the ruins of Night City. The cost of this shard wasn't Eddie's, but a gig to transport a crate to the Los Alamos labs. This simple gig goes bad from the go, as street gangs attack the crew every step of the way out of the city till they reach the Badlands and the Aldecados. It's here we find some crucial information on the attack at Arasaka Tower by an old Aldecado who was there. The old Aldecado goes on to tell a very different story from what we know from Silverhand in 2077. Silverhand was not the leader of the mission, but just part of the team, along with Spider Murphy. The leader of the team was none other than Morgan Blackhand himself. The old Aldecado continues his story that they were actually going down to the labs and were jumped by Adam Smasher. During the middle of that firefight, Blackhand disappeared and Johnny Silverhand tried to take out Adam Smasher but got torn to pieces for his troubles. As the rest of them raced to the elevator taking as many wounded as they could, they had to leave the rocker boy behind. They eventually make it to the AV and begin to leave Arasaka Tower when Blackhand notices Adam Smasher on the roof. Blackhand decides to jump off and have a final duel, and eventually the nuke goes off. The Aldecado knows nothing else of what happened after, but Trace, from listening to this story, is very much convinced that he knows what's in the crate, the body of Johnny Silverhand. The next day the crew leave the Aldecados to go finish off the gig, but just like before they're attacked the whole way, and eventually decide that they're not going to make it, so they may as well see what's inside this crate. But once they hack the security on it and open the crate, it's not the body of Silverhand that they see, but a nuclear warhead, and they realise how bad the situation they're actually in. After fighting off this last attack, 2 combat AVs show up and the crew finally admit defeat, but out of one of the AVs step Michiko Arasaka, the person who put this gig together. Michiko and her team escort the crew to the labs, and when they arrive they're met by a woman named Angel, who thanks them for all their work and gives Lilia a shard. It was the original recording of Black Dog by Silverhand himself. The crew depart to go back to their lives, but Angel opens a warhead to reveal a cryo chamber, and the last things we know of is her final words, "Hello my love."